Barbed wire fence carving out a hillside, cutting holes in the midday sun, like a postcard framed in a windshield covered in dust. I love the rhythm of an old gray black top, 33's just whistling by. Steer the wheel one-handed on a two-lane, hugging that line. I got the windows down, no one else around, singing. Freedom is the miles I'm rolling on. Out here cruising to a back road song. I feel the wheels like a melody, like a radio dialing in strong. Come on, sing along to my back road song. I hit the brakes for an old New Holland, hammer down and pass them on up. The breeze smells like a summertime hayfield's just been cut. I got the windows down, way out of town, singing. Freedom is the miles I'm rolling on. Out here cruising to a back road song. I feel the wheels like a melody, like a radio dialing in strong. Come on, sing along to my back road song. Today could get better, girl. What I'm thinking is I can pick you up, you slide in this truck, I can hear you singing. Ooh, let me hear you singing. Ooh. Freedom is the miles we're rolling on. Like a melody, like a radio dialing in strong. Come on, sing along to my back road song. Come on, sing along to my back road song. This is my back road song. This is my back road song. Come on, sing along to my back road song. In the blue boxes, Earl Dibbles on the boom box, and A-frame on a Chevy rocking side to side. My grip on a dirt road, couple buddies saying let's go. Gonna burn that barn right down to the ground tonight. Raise them up to the sky if you're trying to throw down. Get a little country fade and take it way on out. Park your truck in the line if you're looking for a buzz, and the girls in love with the boys in the blue collars. Holler. Doubled up rocking 2 flags, yee, oh glory strapped to the top of the head rack, rolling in the night. Tin can full of kerosene poured out on a pile of trees. Step back, strike a match and watch that Friday night. Raise them up to the sky if you're trying to throw down. Get a little country fade and take it way on out. Park your truck in the line if you're looking for a buzz. And the girls in love with the boys in the blue collars. Holler. Get the fuse lit, crack a can, take a long sip. Red man, get the pouch ripped, got a whole thing, I'm packing both lips. Jumping up on a tailgate, popping off like a 12 gauge. I don't care what the city boys say, we where the party is, and that's damn right. Raise them up to the sky if you're trying to throw down. Get a little country fade and take it way on out. Park your truck in the line if you're looking for a buzz. And the girls in love with the boys in the blue collars. Holler. Raise them up to the sky if you're trying to holler. Get a little country fade and take it way on out. Park your truck in the line if you're looking for a buzz. And the girls in love with the boys in the blue collars. Holler.
First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh, ooh, the way that things have been. Oh, ooh. Second thing, second, don't you tell me what you think that I can be. I'm the one at the sail, I'm the master of my sea. Oh, ooh, the master of my sea. Oh, ooh. I was broken from a young age, taking my soak into the masses, writing my poems for the few that look at me, took to me, shook at me, feeling me, singing from heartache, from the pain, taking my message from the veins, speaking my lesson from the brain, seeing the beauty through the... Hey, you made me a believer, believer. Hey, you break me down, you build me a believer, believer. Let the bullets fly, or let them rain. My life, my love, my God, it came from. Hey, you made me a believer, believer. Third things third, send a prayer to the ones up above. All the hate that you've heard has turned your spirit to a dove. Oh, ooh, your spirit up above. Oh, ooh. I was choking in the crowd, building my rain up in the cloud, falling like ashes to the ground, hoping my feelings they would drown, but they never did. Ever lived, ebbing and flowing, inhibited, limited, till it broke open and rained down. It rained down like.
We couldn't turn around till we were upside down. I'll be the bad guy now, but no, I ain't so proud. I couldn't be there, even when I tried. You don't believe it. We do this every time.
Good evening, RORMJL fans. We're glad to have you here with us in the beautiful Anaheim this evening. And something new we have for all of you fans. After the last events results in El Paso, what we're doing now is a Judges Zone, and we'll be dropping the link in the description here and in the Discord, and we'll be doing a live testing soon. So make sure you use the link and use the code RORMJL. The code is RORMJL, and we will be taking the live judges now.
I said so. I knew that this was doomed from the get-go. You thought that it was special, special, but it was just a sex door, and I still hear the echoes. I got a feeling that it's time to let it go, let it go. Seasons change and our love went cold. Feed the flame 'cause we can't let it go. Run away, but we're running in circles. Run away, I dare you to do something. I'm waiting on you again, so I don't take the blame. Run away, but we're running in circles. Run away, maybe you don't understand what I'm going through. It's only me. What you got to lose? Make up your mind.
And it looks like the fan score you guys have given is an 8.937. So during the two events we'll be doing, which is the two-wheel competition and the freestyle competition, make sure to use that link and give what you think is the right score for all of our competitors here tonight.
I'm waiting on you again, so I don't take the blame. Run away, but we're running in circles. Run away, run away, run away. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Are you ready?
If it takes forever, I will die trying. If it takes nobody touches us at all. Shout out. Fast bells, it will happen tonight. Prepare yourself for a hell ride. Devil speaking, talking in tongues of angels. Smash the gasoline, burn away. So today, missing lines. I had to keep on reaching up, cause it was my time to tear down the kingdom, call out the liars. Got a jail on my heart from the pessimist. Got those nails in my mouth for impressionists. Spent too much money on a therapist. Couldn't fix me, I accepted it. Gladiator, gladiator, gladiator. Pick to fight with the gods, I'm the giant slayer. Bone shaker, dominator. Freight train, wrecking ball, I'm the gladiator.
Coming out of Rock Island, Illinois, it's Austin Dahlgren in the Bounty Hunter. And in the other lane, we have Nick Tedrick in the Iron Outlaw. Currently waiting for these two to line up. Both are ready, and let's get this race on the road.
Here they go. Dead even off the start. Nick Tedrick pulling ahead, and that straightaway, the final turn. Nick Tedrick kind of goes up on the fun box there. That's going to make him slip up. And the final turn, Nick Tedrick's almost going over Austin Dahlgren with a huge wipeout, but he will win the race.
I got a bad case, I'm turning it up. It's getting cold in here, so fire it up. I got a bad case, I'm turning it up. It's getting cold in here, so somebody fire it up.
From Crosby, Texas, Aaron Morin, Axe. And from New York, New York, Keith Powell in the Overboard.
Here we go, getting ready for the second and final race of round one. Dead even off the start. Axe with a bit of a lead. He clips the ramp, getting a little wheelie there. Don't know if that's going to slow him down a bit or not. Has the lead going in the final straightaway. They both grip the tires, and the wind's gonna go to the Overboard. This race is currently under review before we make the final call.
Coming out from somewhere, we have John Zimmer in the Megalodon. Going up against Austin Dahlgren in the Bounty Hunter. Both drivers are staged. Let's go racing.
Here they go off. John Zimmer with an absolute killer qualifying time, getting that second round bye. Austin's not giving him though, but Megalodon is blowing him away. Bounty Hunter is over violently, and he's going to outer space as Megalodon wins.
From Pittsburgh, Adrian Cooper in the Pirate's Curse. And from Danbury, Jonathan Zimmerman in Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Getting hard to sleep, blood is in my dreams. Love is killing me, trying to figure it out.
Should be a good race to continue on with round 2. See who has to challenge John Zimmer Jr. and the Megalodon. And they're off. Dead even off the start. Looks like Dalmatian has a slight lead going into the second turn. Struggling going into the final turn. He takes it wide. Pirate's Curse takes it tighter, but it's gonna go to Dalmatian.
Trying to figure it out. Nothing better to do when I'm stuck on you. I'm still here trying to figure it out. I let it go, cause I won't see you later when we're not allowed to talk it out. I said I'd go, put myself on the show, but I'm still trying to figure it out. I broke my shoe, take a bet on you, but you didn't know I planned it out. I said I'd go, yeah, I won't see you later when we're not allowed to figure it out.
From Cumming, Georgia, Trevor Amos, Max D. And from Las Vegas, Nevada, Josh Kingma, Fast Metal.
It should be a good race here. As Maxi has a huge start off the race. Fast Metal is already slacking behind. He's trying to catch up big time. But Maxi is absolutely blowing him away. And what an amazing turn for Maxi. Fast Metal tries to replicate that but fails. And Maxi dominates.
From Fontana, California, Jacob Cervantes, Zombie. And coming from Minnesota, we have Travis Palm, Wildflower.
Let's see who will go on to take on Trevor Amos in the next round here. And they're off. Zombie with a huge start. Wildflower's already kind of slowing down there, but it's already making up ground. Jacob's got about a half truck lead going into the final turn. They both have a really nice turn, but the win is going to go to Zombie.
From San Diego, California, Israel Martinez, Nitro Menace. And his opponent's going to be Keith Powell in Overboard, and we're going to see how this race is going to go.
Here they go, both great drivers here. Israel qualifying second. But Keith's not giving up on him. Israel has some troubles in the second turn. Keith's got the lead heading into the final turn. What a great turn from Keith. And that's going to give him the win over Israel.
One of our first upset races here we have going on tonight. As Jason said himself, Israel was actually second in qualifying, and he just got taken out by Keith, who qualified last in 18th place. Definitely an upset here, and we'll see what else may partake later on tonight. From Auburn, Tyler May, son of a digger. And from Roanoke, Jeremy Castillo, El Toro Loco.
Quickly going back to last race, it seems that Nitro Menace and Israel Martinez had some technical issues which gave Overboard the win. So we're going to see who wins this race right here, right now. Now, Jeremy Castillo had a pretty nice performance out in Indianapolis first stop, but it looks like Son of a Digger has the lead going down the final straightaway. So it's a final turn. Looks like Jeremy has better. No, it's all going to be Son of a Digger and Tyler May.
I'm gonna light it up, yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Just check it out, I'm gonna light it up, yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out, I'm gonna light it up, yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Just check it out, I'm gonna light it up, yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out, I'm gonna light it up, yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Just check it out, I'm gonna light it up, yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out, I'm gonna light it up, yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Just check it out, I'm gonna light it up, yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out, I'm gonna light it up, yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Just check it out, I'm gonna light it up, yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out, I'm gonna light it up, yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Just check it out, I'm gonna light it up, yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out, it up. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Just check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out. I'm on the big stage. I got my crew. I'll get you moving. It's what I do. The party's starting. It's going down. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it
From Elgin, Illinois, Chris Bialik, Gravedigger. And from Richmond, Stephen Gibson, Ice.
Here we go. We have this race and the next race, and we are wrapped up with round 2 and about to head on to the quarterfinals.
I spent my whole life chained to the wall.
Waiting to commence this next race here.
Not afraid to fall. Had to cut a man down to get where I am. But someone had to tumble and someone had to stand. Don't try to fight, there's nothing you can do. I'm gonna run all over you. It's too late to try, there's nothing you can do.
Waiting on that Dragon Ice truck to head out to race. And he's lined up. We're about to commence this race. Here they go. Dead even down this straightaway. Dragon takes it really wide. He's quitting. He's going to the pits. And it's going to be all Gravedigger's win in Chris Bialik.
Coming up to the stage, driving Vendetta from McAllen, Texas, Mario Ortega. And he'll be taking on the first place points leader on Stadium Tour Blue from New York, New York, Brandon Adam, Monster Energy.
This is the final race of round 2 before we head on to the quarterfinals. Let's see who will take that last spot. Brandon and Adam with a huge start, blowing Mario away, but Mario patching up a bit, but Brandon just dominates the turn. Look at him go. Mario's trying to do the same type of drift, but just cannot keep up with Monster Energy.
we'll be continuing our next race with Jonathan Zimmerman in Monster Mutt Dalmatian going up against the mad fast John Zimmer Jr. in Megalodon.
Here we go, two guys with similar names kicking off quarterfinals. Here we go, already starting off with Domination. Domination spins out by the fun box. This looks to be all Megalodon's race. And it will be. John Zimmer Jr. going to the semis.
As we line up our next two drivers, we're going to be having Jacob Cervantes in Zombie going up against Trevor Amos in Max D.
Here we go. This is to take that second spot in the semis to race John Zimmer Jr. Dead even going down that straightaway. Zombie taking the turn. Maxi makes it up. It's dead even going towards the final turn. Zombie takes a little bit wide. Clips the tire. It's going to be Max D.
As we line up our next two drivers, we're going to be having Keith, who actually had the upset race against Izzy Martinez, going up against Tyler May in Son of a Digger.
We have our first half of semifinals filled. Let's fill the rest as Tyler blows overboard off the line and down the straightaway. Overboard spinning out just like how Dalmatian did earlier. And yet again, this is going to be another blowout win, and this one's going to be for Son of a Digger going to the semis.
Up next, we're going to be having a repeat race from our last World Finals race, which is going to be Brandon Adam in Monster Energy going up against Chris Bialik in Gravedigger. Last time these two faced off against each other, Chris was the one victorious and took home that racing win, but I know Brandon is wanting to take his revenge this race.
This is going to be quite the race. Who's going to take that last spot in the semifinals to race Tyler May? They're lined up and ready. Let's go racing. They're off. Dead even off the start. And down the straightaway going around the fun boxes. Looks like Chris might have took it a little bit tighter. It's so dead even going down the final turn. The win. It's going to go to Monster Energy just by inches.
As we line up our next two drivers, another set of bad, fast racers. We're going to be having, excuse me, we're going to be having Trevor Amos in Max D going up against John Zimmer Jr. in Megalodon.
Two bad, fast racers kicking off the semis. This is going to be quite the race. This applies for either of these guys, but if they can keep what they've been doing the past races, then they'll take that win. But who that's going to be, I don't know. That's going to be up to the drivers themselves, how well they perform this race. And they're off. What I'm noticing about Max D and Trevor is that he turns a little bit early going down the ramp. And that's quite a strategy to develop here. Going for the final turn, Max D nicks the tire, and that's going to cost him a bit. Megalodon is going to the finals.
Our next and final pair to see who's going to go up against John Zimmer Jr. It's going to be Brandon Adam in Monster Energy going up against Tyler May in Sanva Digger.
The flags go up, churning and burning.
This will determine who faces John Zimmer Jr. in the finals.
Burning fast on an empty tank. Reckless and wild.
Brandon just coming out of that super close race against Chris Bialik. Tyler May just recently beating Keith Powell. They're off. Dead even going down the first straightaway. Seems like Monster Energy has it slightly going around the second turn. Can he use that to his advantage to win it? Monster Energy is going to the finals.
Buddy, you're a boy, make a big noise playing in the street. Gonna be a big man someday. You got mud on your face, you big disgrace. Kicking your can all over the place. Singing, we will rock you. We will rock you. Buddy, you're a young man, hard man, shouting in the street. You're gonna take on the world someday. You got blood on your face, a big disgrace, waving your banner all over the place. We will rock you. Sing it out. We will rock you.
And we are down to our last two drivers from somewhere, John Zimmer Jr., Megalodon. And he's your series leader from New York, New York, Brandon Adam, Monster Energy. These two faced off in the finals, if I believe correct, in San Diego, and John Zimmer took away with that win. Let's see if it's going to happen again tonight here in Anaheim.
Either Zimmer goes back-to-back, or the dominant Brandon Adam takes his revenge. Here they go. Already a really tight race going down the second turn. Megalodon has a lead going down the final straightaway. In the final turn, Megalodon kind of takes it wide, but it's gonna still be Megalodon going back-to-back. John Zimmer Jr.
Coming up first for the two-wheel skills competition from Los Angeles, California, it's Nick Tetrick, Iron Outlaw.
Heavy your skin.
changing from best trick to two-wheel skills after El Paso. It makes the scene more competitive for these two tours. So let's see what these drivers can do now for the newly named two-wheel skills. And Nick Tedrick coming out first in the Iron Outlaw, going for that front box. Line it up. Gonna go for a popper. He does. Gonna back it up the ramp very nicely. Maybe back down into a bit of a wheelie. Bouncing it back into a little bit of stopping, and that's gonna do his first hit. Let's see what he can do for his second. Aiming for the side of the ramp. Looks like it might be a bicycle. It will. As it nicely sets it down. And a bit of a flat spin. And that's going to do it for Iron Outlaw, Nick Tedrick.
Now's the time. Make sure to go back to that link on Judges Zone and make sure to use the code RORMJL. The code is RORMJL to see what you think the scores are for Nick Tedrick in Iron Outlaw.
I'm in a sweet spot. I'm feeling good. The sun is shining. I knew it would. The world's a playground. I'm in the clouds. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Just check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Let me show
The band score coming in at a 5.376. Nick Tedrick's score, currently your first place leader.
I'm on the big stage. I got my crew. I'll get you moving. It's what I do. The party's starting. It's going down. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Just check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out. Check me out.
Coming up next for our skills competition, we're going to be having Aaron Morin, Axe.
And here we go. A 5.376 to start off. Iron Outlaw. Let's see what action he's gonna go for the side for a popper. Couldn't really get it. That's gonna be his first hit. Going for some cyclones for his next hit. Gonna try to get up on the side wheels. Almost getting it. And it's gonna be a wrap for Axe. Aaron Moore.
So in the rules, because he did the donut or cyclone, it did not count as a hit, and sadly, his scores are going to come in at a 0. Coming up from Rock Island, Illinois, it's Austin Dahlgren in the Bounty Hunter.
Austin getting taken out in round 2 by John Zimmer Jr. Looking to get some redemption points here in the two-wheel skills. Looking at that far off ramp for a popper into a moonwalk. Getting near that wall. He's gonna back it up. Gonna keep sticking it. And he's gonna set it down. That's gonna do for his first hit. This nice pickup version of the Bounty Hunter, which was usually his SUV, and tried the bicycle, couldn't get it. Not what Austin wanted.
Definitely not what he wanted to do, but make sure to go to RORMJL on the judges zone and give the score to what you think Austin deserves for that run. Scores are coming in now at a 5.469 for Austin Dahlgren in the Bounty Hunter.
And that is going to be your new leader.
Coming out from Pittsburgh, it's Adrian Cooper in the Pirate's Curse.
Alright, here we go. Continuing on our two-wheel skills. Looks like he's gonna go for the back side of that middle ramp with the little tire sticking out to help give that pop into a moonwalk, just as shown walking across Angel Stadium. And he's gonna try to walk it back. You know, a little press vertical here. He's gonna try to kick it into a little bit of a wheelie. A very solid first hit from Pirate's Curse, Adrian Cooper. Now he has to captivate on this second hit, unlike everyone else so far who's butchered their second hit. He's also going for a bicycle. But he ends up getting this bicycle really nicely done. He's tipping to the side into some sidewalls. Continuing the sidewalls into the other side, reversing it, and that's going to end his run.
Definitely a crazy run from Adrian Cooper in Pirate's Curse. Make sure to go to RORMJL on Judges Zone to give the score for Adrian Cooper. And the scores now coming in at a 7.727, your new leader.
Most of my life was heavy and high. So many days, so many scars. But it was all of those years to make who I am. Yeah. But I broke.
Coming out from Las Vegas, it's Josh Kingma in the fast metal.
Here he goes. He's got quite the tall order to beat a 7.727 from Adrian Cooper in Pirate's Curse. But I'm most definitely sure he is capable of beating that, so it just depends on how he does it. And we're going to see that right now. Lining up for the end of that Funbox ramp. He's gonna start off by hopping it and walking it. He's gonna walk it back, maybe up the ramp again. That's gonna do it for his first hit. He's gonna need a really good second hit. Lining up for the side, looks like he's gonna go for a bicycle. No, he's gonna try a butt kicker. Oh, that's gonna do it for fast metal.
Not the second hit he wanted to have go on, but make sure to go on to judgeszone.com, use the code RORMJL, and put in the scores for what you think Josh Kingma deserved. Scores are in, and the scores for fast metal is going to be a 5.150. Coming from Minnesota, it's Wildflowers, Travis Palm.
There we go, the lead still to Pirate's Curse. Adrian Cooper. It's going to be quite the task, especially with this new fan judging system. All depends on how well those both hits are. It's crucial that both hits are good ones. Let's see what Wildflower's going to do here. Backing it up. Also going to go for a butt kicker. He gets it. On one wheel a bit. Walking it back. To the side a bit. Oh no. That's going to do it. Only one hit.
Was not able to get that second hit in, but make sure to go to judgeszone.com and give the scores for Wildflower.
Nothing better to do when I'm stuck on you. I'm still in here trying to figure it out.
Scores are coming in now at a 4.318 for Wildflower. Not enough to take first place.
Nothing here to see, just a kid like me, trying to cut some teeth, trying to figure it out. Nothing better to do when I'm stuck on you. I'm here trying to figure it out. I let it go, cause I won't see you later when we're not allowed to talk it out. I said I'd go, put myself on the show, but I'm still trying to figure it out. Throw my shoe, take a bet on you, but you didn't.
Coming up from San Diego, California, it's Israel Martinez, Nitro Menace.
Israel unexpectedly knocked out second round by Keith Powell, as he was the second qualifier mentioned before. So after an upset like that, he knows he needs to do something big here in skills. Lining up for something, we'll have to see. His reverse butt kicker into a wheelie. Nicely done. Into a bicycle. He's gonna keep walking it. Into a moonwalk. And he walks it back. And he's keeping it going. What a first hit for Israel. My God. Now he needs to not make the same mistake as other people have before. He has to captivate the second hit. Does another bicycle. He's walking this one even further. He's just making that truck slide across the track. He's still going. He's going around the whole track. He's going around the whole perimeter of Angel Stadium. He's still going. He's gonna try to bring this thing around the whole track. Just sliding that truck. A bit more to go. He's completed a full lap around the track. And some silence for good measure, he brings it. But what a hit for Nitro Menace.
That's how you're going to want to get it done if you want to get first. That is Israel Martinez in the Nitro Menace. Make sure to go to judgeszone.com and give him the score that you think he deserved.
Sharing secrets with another world, rubbing shoulders with some unknown lovers, making ways through the universe, starting wars with anonymous brothers. Trip, switch, trip, switch. Make a wish and I count to 3. Press a button and we'll both be happy. Sending signals is a dirty trick. Get my love in a digital package. Trip, switch. Trip, switch. What we do when the power's up? What do we do when the lights go down? What we do when the power's up? What do we do when the lights go down, 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 down? When the lights go down, down, down.
Scores are coming in now at an 8.926. Your new leader, Israel Martinez in the Nitro Menace.
Give me glitter 'cause I need a hit. How I lost stratospheric numbers. Information I've been craving it. Give me yours and give me the others. Trip, switch, trip, switch. What we do when the power's up? What do we do when the lights go down? What we do when the power's up? What do we do when the lights go down, 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 down?
Coming up next, it's going to be Jeremy Castillo in El Toro Loco.
Well, if I said that it was going to be hard to beat Adrian Cooper, well then it's going to be super difficult to just take the lead from what just happened from Nitro Menace. But here comes El Toro Loco, walking it up the steep and racing lane, kicking it into a wheelie, blowing the smoke, and back down, continuing the wheelie. A solid first hit for El Toro Loco. Line out for a bicycle. Gets it. In. Try to do it to a moonwalk. Can he save it? No, that's going to end the run for El Toro Loco.
Rough end for a second hit, but make sure to go to Judges Zone and give the score for what you think El Toro Loco deserved.
Let me back it up to the start of the climb. Faced with an army of vipers and lions, I had to keep on reaching up, cause it was my time to tear down the kingdom, call out the liars. Got a jail on my heart from the pessimist. Got those nails in my mouth for impressionists. Spent too much money on a therapist. Couldn't fix me, I accepted it. Gladiator, gladiator.
Scores are locked, and the scores for Jeremy is going to be a 7.028. Not enough to beat Nitro Menace.
Tell me what it is that you think you believe. Caught in a crossfire, trouble at sea. Every single day I feel that gold underneath. I see the locked doors, but I got the
Coming from Richmond, it's Steven Gibson in Dragon Ice.
Here comes Steven Gibson, looking to make his presence known. And the Dragon Ice. He's laying up to the back of that fun box, breathing that fire. Gonna pop it into a moonwalk. Backing it up the ramp. Back down into a bit of a wheelie. He does. Try to bounce it back into a moonwalk there, and that's gonna do it for his first hit. Looks like he's gonna line up for that same side of the ramp for a bicycle. Nicely done. Tried to maybe stop it into a moonwalk, and that's gonna do it for Dragon Ice.
As usual, make sure to go to Judges Zone and use the code RORMJL to give the score that you think Steven Gibson and Dragon Ice deserved.
I'm a savage, I'm a fighter, making noise in the streets. Haymakers like a fire, throwing hooks to a beat. Got my finger on my pulse, it's steady. I was built for the speed. Automatic shift gears, I'm ready. Headstrong, I believe. When I close my eyes and count to 10, all I feel is the adrenaline.
Scores are locked, and it's going to be a 6.104. Not enough to take first from Izzy.
Call me names, call me reckless. Crash through like a storm.
Coming out from McAllen, Texas, it's Mario Ortega in the Vendetta.
Oh, he's going off right off the bat on the car is a bicycle. He's losing control. He's into the wall. That's a one-hit wonder for Mario Ortega in the Vendetta.
Came in a little too strong, but make sure to go to Judge's Zone to give the score that you think Mario deserved in the Vendetta.
I'm in a sweet spot. I'm feeling good. The sun is shining. I knew it would. The world's a playground. I'm in the clouds. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Just check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Let me show
Not the score he wanted to receive, but it's going to be a 3.050.
I'm on the big stage. I got my crew. I'll get you moving. It's what I do. The party's starting. It's going down. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Just check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out. Who let the dogs out?
Coming out from Danbury, Connecticut, it's Jonathan Zimmerman, Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Doing the same thing Mario did, but a bit more controlled. Bicycling it into the barrier, backing up. Can he save it? Rolling it to the other side and saves it. That was pretty nice from the Dalmatian. See what he can do for his next hit here. Looks like he's lining up for that fun box. Quickly flips it up the ramp, and he saves it into some sidewalls, keeping him going, and he's gonna tip it over there. Gonna do it.
Definitely an interesting run from Jonathan, but make sure to go to Judge's Zone and use the code RORMJL to give the score for Monster Mutt Dalmatian. And the score is going to be a 6.727. Still not enough to beat Israel Martinez in Nitro Menace. Things are looking pretty good for Izzy so far. Let's see if he can hang on to that lead. Coming up next to the bat, we have Jacob Cervantes in Zombie.
It's close to midnight. Something evil's lurking in the dark.
Let's see what Jacob Cervantes and Zombie can do. Looking to get a good two-wheel skill set. It's going to do a reverse popper, wheeling it over the ramp. And they continue that wheelie going. Does a bicycle into a moonwalk. Kicks it back into a wheelie on top of the fun box. Wheelies it down. What a nice first hit there. Needs a really good second hit if he wants to take the lead from Israel Martinez in the Nitro Menace. Does a backflip into a moonwalk. I knew he was going to go for that when he was lining up for that backflip. Not bad from Zombie.
Definitely good run from Jacob. Make sure to go to judgeszone.com and give him the score you think he deserves.
You got that fire burning your eyes, lighting up the sky. I see it coming. You got desire run through your brain. I see your veins. I see it coming. Hey, so what do you say? So what do you say? So what do you say? So what do you?
And the scores are in, and it's coming in at a 7.059.
Not gonna back away because this time there's a price to pay. Say, hey, oh, hey, just take it all. Come on, gonna take it all. I'm coming, gonna take it all. Just take it all. Come on, gonna take it all. I'm coming, gonna take it all. Just take it all. Come on, gonna take it all. I'm coming, gonna take it all. Just take it all.
We'll see if this driver has anything to do to upset Izzy. It's Keith Powell in the overboard.
He's got quite the staple so far tonight as he beat Israel Martinez in round 2. Now it's considered an upset, so let's see if he can captivate a bit more on that by having a good skills run. Doing a popper off the fun box. Gonna try to walk it up, down, into a wheelie. Hurtling over those center ramps. A decent first hit. Let's see what he can do for a second here. Keith being a veteran here. Rigs of rods. Definitely showing that off so far. Looks like he's gonna line up for the back side of that hopper ramp. Gonna get another nice moonwalk up and over the ramp into a wheelie. Gonna wheelie it up the ramp, back into a moonwalk. Very nicely done. Sticking it. Back up the ramp, flips it almost back into a wheelie. Pretty cool hit for the second.
Good run from Keith in overboard, but make sure to go to judgeszone.com and give him the score you think he deserved. Not a bad score, but not enough, and it's going to be an 8.083 for Keith Powell in the overboard. From Elgin, Illinois, it's Chris Bialik in Gravedigger.
Now Chris losing in round 2 to Brandon Adam. Already getting a nice bicycle for his first hit into some sidewalls. Flips to the other side. Can he save it? He does. What a save. And the majority of that was on two wheels. A wild first hit there. I was mentioning earlier, he lost in round 2 to Brandon Adam. So he definitely wants to make up those points with a really good skill set as he flips it backwards, moonwalking it down the middle ramp and continuing it. What a second hit and first.
Definitely a great run from Chris Bialik in the Gravedigger, but make sure to go to Judges Zone to see what you think he deserves.
I'm in a sweet spot. I'm feeling good. The sun is shining. I knew it would. The world's a playground. I'm in the clouds. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up.
The scores are coming in at an 8.167. So close, but still not enough to beat Israel Martinez.
I'm on the big stage. I got my crew. I'll get you moving. It's what I do. The party's starting. It's going down. Let me show you what.
Another fan favorite competitor coming up. It's Trevor Amos, Max D.
Nice, tremendous still leading with 8.926. Is anyone gonna tackle and take that lead away? Maybe. And we're gonna see if Trevor can do so as he's lining up for the newly invented maximum moonwalk. Or not, he's gonna go for a different approach as first hit. He will go for the other side instead. He's on top. Kicks it off. He's walking it. Nicely done. Walking it back. Flips to the top of the backflip into a little bit of a wheelie. And a little bit of a slap wheelie. Wild first hit for Trevor Amos. He is going to need a great second hit though. See what he can do here. Reverses it down the ramp into some reverse sidewalls. And it sends him over. That does it for Trevor.
Was not able to pull off that reverse sidewall move like he wanted, but still a great run from Trevor Famous Amos. Make sure to go to judgeszone.com and use code RORMJL to give the score you think Trevor Amos deserved.
I'm trapped and my back's up against the wall. I see no solution or exit out. I'm grinding it out, no one can see. The pressure's growing exponentially. I'm trying to keep up to speed with you. Your lane changing is accelerating me. I'm hitting the ground and I'm sprinting. I'm falling behind, now I'm tuning out.
The scores are coming in at a 7.125. Definitely a good score for Trevor, but not good enough to take first.
Don't push me
Coming up from Auburn, it's Tyler Main, son of a digger.
Getting all the way to the semifinals. As of right now, that puts him in third of overall standings. He can definitely have a good shot here if he has a really nice skills run. He's going to reverse on the cars. Does a backflip off of the ground. Frankly, I don't know what that was, but it was cool. Not really sure how that fits the two-wheel criteria. Nevertheless, a very cool move to see. It looks like he's also going to do a maximum moonwalk. He's going to try to do a moon flip. Gets on the back. Lands on the front two tires and saves it. Wild ride.
Definitely a wild ride for Tyler, but make sure to go to Judges Zone and give the score you think Son of a Digger deserved.
Sold my soul and signed my name in blood. Stole it back, now praying in the dark. Fooled the devil, begging for a fight. Count the dollars, make your bet tonight. Feel strong like an old machine. All the Yanko boys were there. Move in, give in. The high will last for real. Get groovy and I'm turning on and fight. Seal the deal, and let's boogie for a while. Let's get groovy, I'm burning every place.
Scores are coming in at a 5.725. What Tyler needed to remember was that this is not best trick anymore, but this is actually two wheels. Two-wheel skills, my bad. Not the score he wanted to get, but hopefully he can come back next week and tear it down. What he could for his two-wheel skills attempt, but make sure to go to judgeszone.com and use code RORMJL to what you think Brandon Adam in Monster Energy deserved.
I'm trapped in my box up against the wall. I see no solution or exit out. I'm grinding it out, no one can see. The impression's growing exponentially. I'm trying to keep up to speed with you. Your lane changing is accelerating me. I'm hitting the ground and I'm sprinting. I'm falling behind, now I'm tuning out.
And the scores are in for Brandon. Quite a surprise that the score is going to be a 6.775. Not enough to take the lead. And quite the score for Brandon Adam in Monster Energy. Wow. Again, you guys are the judges of this run. As coming up next, it's John Zimmer in the Megalodon.
Looking to double down, John Zimmer Jr. There is that jammer there. Looks like he's lining that up. Going for a bicycle, really quick one that is. Gonna loop it around. He's keeping it going. Can't really go full lap around like how Israel did, but he's keeping that bicycle going. He's gonna try to go around that fun box, which helps him get to a moonwalk. Very nice first hit. Looks like he's gonna line up for the same ramp. He's gonna try to hit again. I think he's determined to bicycle it around the whole track this time. Losing a bit of control. He's keeping up. He's pretty much taking the same exact path. No, he's not. He's going the other way this time. He's basically gonna lap around that whole set of ramps into some sidewalls into the wall. Lets those side two tires rest on the barrier, and that's gonna be it.
He is your last competitor for two-wheel skills, so make sure to go to Judges Zone and use code RORMJL to see what you think John Zimmer Jr. deserves in the Megalodon. And the scores coming in is going to be an 8.628. Not enough. That means your winner for the two-wheel skills competition is Israel Martinez in the Nitro Menace. Definitely one of the crazier runs we had out of our 18 drivers here tonight. Definitely deserved from Israel Martinez, and let's hope he can carry it on to Freestyle and take home 2 Freestyle victories. He was our winner last time in San Diego, and hopefully he's going to be our winner tonight here in Anaheim. As we prep for Freestyle, we're going to be going into a short intermission here, so hang on with us, folks.
Coke cans in the blue boxes, Earl Dibbles on the boom box, and A-frame on a Chevy rocking side to side. My grip on a dirt road, couple buddies saying let's go. Gonna burn that barn right down to the ground tonight. Raise them up to the sky if you're trying to throw down. Get a little country fade and take it way on out. Park your truck in the line if you're looking for a buzz, and the girls in love and the boys in the blue collars. Holler. Doubled up rocking 2 flags. GEO glory strapped to the top of the head rack, rolling in the night. 10 can full of kerosene poured out on a pile of trees. Step back, struck a match, and watch that Friday night. Raise them up to the sky if you're trying to throw down. Get a little country fade and take it way on out. Park your take a long sip. Red man get the paps ripped. Got a whole thing, I'm packing both lips. Jumping up on a tailgate, popping off like a 12 gauge. I don't care what the city boys say, we where the party is, and that's damn right. Raise them up to the sky. If you're trying to throw down, get a little country fade and take it way on out. Park a truck in the line. If you're looking for a buzz and the girls in love and the boys in the blue collars, holler. Raise them up to the sky. If you're trying to throw down, get a little country fade and take it way on out. Park a truck in the line. If you're looking for a buzz and the girls in love and the boys in the blue collars, holler.
I'm a few drinks in, but that ain't the reason I'm all tongue-tied and my breath's leaving this fast. I can't get past those blue eyes shining, they keep drawing me into you, got me falling off track. You get me like that. Yeah, I'm hanging on to every word you say, every move you make. I'm hanging on, wondering what's up next, girl. I can't wait. Ain't nothing like spinning you around the room where everyone can see you hanging on to me. It ain't the song and it ain't the playlist, it's every smile coming off of your sweet lips, yeah. It makes me wanna stay here. No, this ain't a one night, one time thing. You always light me up like a flame, and it's clear every time you're near. Yeah, I'm hanging on to every word you say, every move you make. I'm hanging on, wondering what's up next, girl. I can't wait. Ain't nothing like spinning you around the room where everyone can see you hanging on to me. Yeah, you hanging on to me. So let me pull you a little closer. Even when the music's over, I'll be hanging on to every word you say, every move you make. I'm hanging on, wondering what's up next, girl. I can't wait. Ain't nothing like spinning you around the room where everyone can see you hanging on to me. Yeah, you hanging on to me.
And we are back for some crazy freestyle action. You saw it just now that Israel Martinez took over in the two-wheel skills competition, and we are now going to have 18 of our drivers tear it down in freestyle for that freestyle victory and more points for the point series for Stadium Tour Blue. And coming up first, we have Keith Powell in Overboard.
Let's see how he kicks off freestyle here. should be a good run, considering he is a veteran. Going for that steep and racing lane, some nice air. Already kicking off some good momentum. One of the key factors you need in a good freestyle run, maybe even a winning freestyle run. Some huge air off of that racing lane. Definitely have some two-wheel skills. That was really steep, so that's going to give off some crazy air. And we've already got some really nice momentum. Going for that jammer right across the wall. Going to try to nosedive, slab wheelie across Angel Stadium. Very nicely done. Into the back of the middle ramp. It's a very smooth run right now. More nice air. Going for that little car ramp. Gonna have to back up there. That might hurt his momentum a bit. Let's see if he can make it up though with a backflip. It's a very high. He lands on the front wheel. On his side, reverses it. That's gonna do it.
Just an unfortunate bounce off that backflip, but still a good run either way from Keith Powell and Overboard. Make sure to go on Judges Zone and give the score you think Keith Powell deserved. As the scores come in now for Keith, it's going to be at 5.708. A small start for our freestyle, as we'll see who's coming up next. Coming up next from Rock Island, Illinois, you know him well, it's Austin Dahlgren in the Bounty Hunter.
Going out second is Austin Dahlgren here. Let's see what he can do. Looking for his first hit. Looks like it's gonna be that modified jammer. Looks like he's gonna go for a huge transfer here. This should be good. Soren lands right in the vicinity of that middle ramp. Very nice jump. Oh no, he's already on his side. Manages to keep it all four BKT tires. More nice there. Comboing it. Kind of twisting that wheelie. He's on his side. He's doing a little skateboard grind. Wipes out violently. That's going to end his run. Holy.
That's going to be the end of his run right there. Definitely not the way Austin want to end his run, but go ahead and go to Judges Zone and give the score you think Austin deserved in the Bounty Hunter.
Trapped and my back's up against the wall. I see no solution or exit out. I'm grinding it out, no one can see. The impression's growing exponentially. I'm trying to keep up to speed with you. Your lane changing is accelerating me. I'm hitting the ground and I'm sprinting. I'm falling behind, now I'm tuning out.
scores are coming in now at a 4.500. Enough to take second, but not enough for first. Coming up next, it's Stephen Gibson, Dragon Ice.
So far, he's not having really the greatest night here in Anaheim. He definitely wants to make that up with a good freestyle. Making that dragon fly for his first hit. That is definitely air of the night so far. He's making a statement with huge air. Getting stuck in that corner. Making it up with even more air. A little bit of a slap blue there. Very high momentum run so far. Standing in the back of the middle ramp. Taking a very fast approach to that monster as he backs the ramp into a moonwalk. Very nicely done. Even more air. And Stoppy is going to back it up again in that corner. He's getting kind of some crooked air, I'm noticing, every big hit. If you're going to go for a reverse backflip, he will. Landing on that back. And that's going to do it for Dragon Ice.
Definitely a crazy run from Stephen Gibson and Dragon Ice, but make sure to go to judgeszone.com and use code RORMJL to see what you guys think Stephen Gibson deserves for his freestyle.
Let me back it up to the start of the climb. Faced with an army of vipers and lions, I had to keep on reaching up, cause it was my time to tear down the kingdom, call out the liars. Got a jail on my heart from the pessimist. Got those nails in my mouth for impressionists. Spent too much money on a therapist. It couldn't fix me, I accepted it. Gladiator, gladiator, gladiator. Pick to fight with the gods, I'm the giant slayer. Bone shaker.
Scores are coming now at a 7.059. Personally thought it could have been a little bit higher, but it's enough to take first place for our current standings.
Tell me what it is that you think you believe. Caught in a crossfire, trouble at sea. Every single day I feel that gold underneath. I see the locked doors, but I got the key. I'ma give you a second just to catch your breath, cause I can see that your heart is jumping out your chest. I know you gave it all, cause I've already seen your best, and it's time you accepted this. Gladiator, gladiator, gladiator. Pick to fight with the gods, I'm the giant slayer. Bone shaker, dominator. Freight train, wrecking ball, I'm the gladiator.
Coming up next, we have Josh Kingma in Fast Metal.
fast metal. Fortunately, his teammate Alex Ferruo, Bad Company, was not able to qualify into this event. He's starting to drive his heart out for his teammate. He's already got a nice run already. So far, a solid run. Nice air there. More nice air off that middle ramp. Going over that car ramp. Go sideways. Can he save it? No. Too close to the wall there. That's gonna do it.
Rough end there for Josh Kingma and Fast Metal. Make sure to go to judgeszone.com and enter those scores in.
I'm trapped and my back's up against the wall. I see no solution or exit out. I'm grinding it out, no one can see. The impression's growing exponentially. I'm trying to keep up to speed with you. Your lane changing is accelerating me. I'm hitting the ground and I'm sprinting. I'm falling behind, no one tuning out.
Definitely a short-lived freestyle, as the score for Fast Metal is going to be a 4.375. Not enough to go in the lead, and that's going to put him into fourth. Coming up next, we're going to be having Travis Palm in the Wildflower. In that backflip early, and that's a great way you want to start freestyle. Name your presence.
Muted. Nice wheelie over the set of ramp. That middle ramp soaring across the Angel Stadium. More air there. Over the jammer into a nosedive wheelie across the track, comboing into that fun bar. Another slap wheelie side of that car ramp. There's a cross tread action there. We've got some nice momentum so far. How about some more slap wheelies? I mean, I think that, oh, little butt kicker and a little stoppy there off that jammer. Oh boy, here we go. Nice air. Transferring to that fun box, that was really nice. Now he's picking up the speed by a ton, getting more huge air. There's another slap wheelie, how about that? Kind of turning it a bit, that was nice. What a sky wheelie. cross-threads it. That's gonna do it for Wildflower. Gonna end it off with some Cyclone. Very nicely done from Wildflower.
Travis Palm and Wildflower just having fun on that track. Make sure to go to judgeszone.com and give him the scores you think he deserved for freestyle.
I spent my whole life chained to the wall. Hungry for more, not afraid to fall. Had to cut a man down to get where I am.
Scores are coming in, and your new leader is going to be Travis Palm and Wildflower with an 8.200.
I'm gonna run all over you. It's too late to try, there's nothing you can do. I'm gonna run all over you. I'm looking for new blood. And nothing's gonna stop me now. Nothing's gonna stop me. Looking for new blood. Most of my life was heavy and hard. So many days, so many scars. But it was all of those years to make who I am.
And coming up next, this is going to be his hometown show. It's Nick Tedrick in the Iron Outlaw.
Heavy eyes, heavy skin. Can't describe
See if he can get
that a man. Don't look
a good freestyle after not having the best performance so far. Losing in round one.
Looks like we have some starting issues for Iron Outlaw, so we're going to put him on the minute clock here.
I'm trapped in my box up against the wall. I see.
Well, looks like he's good to go. It's like he lost the body after that wild two-wheel skills performance. And you can see him in the cab there. Lining up for that jammer. The same way Austin did. And he crossfit it nicely on his side two wheels. He manages to save it. Definitely did not want to go over that early. So far. Having some nice momentum. Thought that body has a lot more visibility. Be able to nice air there. Huge air off that racing lane. Going for the jammer again for another cross thread. Doesn't get as far. They'll put him in a little stoppy though. More nice air. Comboing it on the fun box. Some huge air over the back of that ramp. Bouncing around. Little bit of a wheelie there. So far, a really solid run for Nick Tedrick. He's going for the Monster D backflip ramp. Nails it into a moonwalk. Longer than Dragon Ice's. Goes up on top of the barrier a bit. That car ramp. He's turning around. Slams to that barrier as he was trying to line up for the backflip one more time. And that's going to do it.
Definitely a good run going for Nick Tedrick in the Iron Outlaw. Make sure to go to judgeszone.com and put in the scores for Nick.
I'm trapped and my back's up against the wall. I see no solution or exit out. I'm grinding it out, no one can see. The impression's growing exponentially. I'm trying to keep up to speed with you. Your lane changing is absolutely me. I'm hitting the ground and I'm sprinting. I'm falling behind, now I'm tuning out.
Scores coming in at a 6.125. Good enough for, I believe, third place. Looking to make up some points after his two-wheel skills run, it's Aaron Morin in Axe.
Here we go. Instead, definitely wants to make up those points. But to do that, he needs a really good freestyle here. And needs to take the lead and stick with it. And he's gonna captivate with that with some humongous air. Just like how Dragon did. A very nice, solid start for Axe. Back jammer here, looking for a nosedive wheelie. A little sideways there. A little sideways there. Cross-threading it. Bouncing it. He's a little bit sideways. Can he save it? Yes, he can. Very nicely done. Doing as he said. Needs a good run. He's doing that so far. Uh-oh. A front flip bounce. They're going to shut him down. Can he refire? No, that's going to be the end of the run there. Poor Axe.
Aaron Morin and Axe just lawn darting that truck. Going to be a lot of work for him to do to go into tomorrow's show, but make sure to go to RORMJL on Judges Zone to give him the score you think he deserves in freestyle. And the score is coming in at a 7.100. Not enough to take first, but a decent enough score. Coming up next, it's going to be Mario Ortega in the Vendetta.
Having a wild skills run, and right out the gate he hits the cars just like for his skills, but he puts that into a wheelie and doesn't flip over this time. Getting some nice air out that Stephen racing lane. Slamming to that barrier a bit. Wheeling it across a set of ramps into another slap wheelie. Goes sideways, rolls it into a save. Very nicely done. That was amazing. Those little bicycles a little bit sideways. Nice. Going for that transfer ramp. Nicely done. Nice air. A little bit of wheelie on top of the car ramp. Very great momentum from Mario. The beautiful looking Vendetta making it fly. Going for some more cross-thread action to a wheelie. More comboing. Very tactical run. Nice stoppy. Spinning it around. Going for the Monster Energy backflip ramp. Nails it into a bit of a moonwalk going on top of those barriers, but he's still going strong. Nice air. Bouncing around a bit more. More huge air there. Oh man. He hit some fans there. That's going to end his run. But a good one nevertheless.
Definitely a crazy run for Mario Ortega in the Vendetta, making sure to give Wildflower a run for his money. To the fans up in the stands in seats 106 and 106-2, we cannot refund your tickets or pay your medical bills, but make sure to go to judgezone.com and score Mario's run for him. That'd be great.
I got my crew, I'll get you moving, it's what I do. The party starts.
Judges' scores are in, and they're going to give him a 7.750. Not enough for first, but definitely a good run for Mario. Coming up next to the bat, we're going to be having Jeremy Castillo and El Toro Loco.
Barging out of that gate, he's ready to make his statement, especially like he did for Indianapolis. So let's see what he can do here for his freestyle. I'm intrigued. He's already sending out the back of the middle ramp. Definitely wants a good freestyle run here. Not having his absolute best event. So it just all comes down to overall consistency. If you can do so in freestyle, then that'll make him look good. As he's just airing it out right now. Some extremely good momentum so far. Oh man, that was nice. Getting a little stoppy save there. And he's keeping his run smooth as ever. Bit of cross thread action, that was nice. Oh no. I don't think he's going to be able to save this one, no. He's going to stay upside down, and that'll do it.
Unfortunate end for Jeremy Castillo and El Toro Loco, but make sure to go to Judge's Zone and give him the score you think he deserves for our freestyle competition.
Let me back it up to the start of the climb. Faced with an army of vipers and lions, I had to keep on reaching up, cause it was my time to tear down the kingdom, call out the liars. Got a jail on my heart from the pessimist. Got those nails in my mouth for impressionists. Spent too much money on a therapist. It couldn't fix me, I accepted it. Gladiator, gladiator, gladiator. Fit to fight with the gods, I'm the giant slayer. Bone shaker, dominator. Freight train, wrecking ball, I'm the gladiator.
Scores are locked in now with a 7.875. A good run for El Toro Loco, but not enough to take the lead.
Every single day I feel that gold underneath. I see the locked doors, but I got the key. I'ma give you a second just to catch your breath, cause I can see that your heart is jumping out your chest. I know you gave it all, cause I've already seen your best, and it's time you accepted this. Gladiator, gladiator, gladiator. Pick to fight with the gods, I'm the giant slayer. Bone shaker, dominator. Freight train, wrecking ball, I'm the gladiator. I've got every reason to fight. I've got every reason to fight. Have you ever shaken hands with the devil in the night? Let me tell you.
And it looks like we'll be putting the 60-minute clock on Monster Mutt Dalmatian here. Hopefully he can make it back out in time. As I realized I said 60 minute, I meant 60 seconds. We here at RORMJL love to give our drivers time, but not that much time.
Yeah, he's already got 30 seconds left. He needs to fire it up.
Looking like we got 20 days left for Monster Mutt Dalmatian here. Hopefully he can make it He had a good run going here in two-wheel skills. Would hate to see him come short in freestyle.
Coming up on the final seconds, counting it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He is gone.
Make a wish and I count to 3. Press a button and my boy be happy. Sending signals is a dirty trick. Get my love in a digital package. Trip.
Opening to pick up the momentum here with Adrian Cooper in Pirate's Curse.
There you go, Adrian. Having a very nice skills run. He is looking to keep that consistency through freestyle. He's already going for the backflip. That's not going to hurt him. He's going to almost walk the plank. And some nice air there. Absolutely sending it off the middle ramp. He knows he needs to go big with this freestyle run. Sending it more. Little car ramp. And a little close to that wall ramp. He's alright. So far his run's really solid here. A little save there. Keeping that momentum and consistency at a high. Nice slap wheelie there. He needs a big move if he wants to take that lead. Go over the middle ramp again. Nice air again. Now he's thrashing it. Keeping it on all fours. And that's going to do it for Pirate's Curse.
Crazy run for Adrian in Pirate's Curse. Make sure to go to Judges Zone and give the score you think Pirate's Curse deserves.
I spent my whole life chained to the wall. Hungry for more, not afraid to fall. Had to cut a man down to get where I am. But someone had to tumble and someone had to stand. Don't try to fight, there's nothing you can do. I'm gonna run all over you. It's too late to try, there's nothing you can do. I'm gonna run all over you. I'm looking for new blood.
Scores are coming in at a 7.917. Really close, but not enough for first.
Most of my life was heavy and high. So many days, so many scars. But it was all of those years to make who I am. Yeah. But I broke through, and here I stand. Yeah. Don't try to fight, nothing you can do. I'm gonna run all over you. It's too late to try, there's nothing you can do.
Coming up next, another driver want to make up for his mistakes during two-wheel. It's Tyler May in Son of a Digger.
Yeah, earlier in the two-wheel skills competition, he didn't get the memo that it was two-wheel skills, so he ended up doing some crazy moves, but that didn't fit the criteria. Thus, put him down in the score. So he definitely wants to make that up for a great freestyle run. And he's already going hard and strong. He did get to the semifinals, but I think his overall chances did get ruined from that two-wheel skills. But if he can still put off a great freestyle run, then that can definitely help. Some more nice air off of there. And he's already making this truck fly. Already got some nice momentum as well. And a little slap wheelie combo. That's the kind of stuff you really want to involve with these freestyle runs. People can really overlook combos. They always think like it's the wow factor and the momentum and all that. But those combos can really help for a really good freestyle score. Just like that, he comboed that into a wheelie. Looks like he's gonna line up for the transition jammer. Lands it nice and smooth like butter. And he's keeping this run going very nicely, lining up with a monster backflip. Gets it into almost a moonwalk. He tried for sure. Kind of the norm here after doing backflips. Get them into moonwalks. It's a very nice show invented by Ryan Anderson himself. But so far, Tyler is putting off a very good show here in Son of a Digger. And he'll probably cap it off with absolutely amazing air. A weird bounce. Saves it. What a run with Son of a Digger.
That's right, like Jason just said, crazy run for Tyler and Son of a Digger, but make sure to go to Judges Zone and make sure you give him a good score to see if he can compete with all of our other drivers.
I'm trapped and my back's up against the wall. I see no solution or exit out. I'm grinding it out, no one can see. The pressure's growing exponentially. I'm trying to keep up to speed with you. Your lane changing is accelerating me. I'm hitting the ground and I'm sprinting. I'm falling behind, no one tuning out.
And the score's coming in with a 9.025. Looks like your new leader is going to be Son of a Digger. Crazy run indeed for Brandon Adam in Monster Energy. Definitely trying to aim for that first place spot, trying to beat Tyler May with a 9.025. Make sure to go to judgeszone.com and use code RORMJL to see if he has enough to beat Tyler May.
I'm in a sweet spot. I'm feeling good. The sun is shining. I knew it would. The world's a playground. I'm in the clouds. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Just check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out. I'm on the big stage. I got my crew. I'll get you moving. It's what I do. The party's starting. It's going down. Let me show you what
And your new leader is going to be Brandon Adam with a 9.100.
check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Just check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out. Check me out. Check me out. Just check me. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Again, we will be putting the 60-second clock, that is right, the 60-second clock on Jacob Cervantes in Zombie in hopes that he can make it back out.
And we're coming up on the final four here. Zombie, Gravedigger, Nitro Menace, and Megalodon. As Maxie's countering some mechanical problems, so he'll not be able to make it out. And Zombie has 30 seconds to freestyle. Coming up on 10 seconds. Coming up final few seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's gonna be done for Zombie. Not coming out.
Automatic shift gears, I'm ready. Headstrong, I believe. When I close my eyes and count to 10.
Definitely some unfortunate times going on as Zombie with some mechanical problems and Max D with a blown head gasket, so he's not going to be able to make it back out for freestyle. We're going to be down to our final three.
Call me names, call me reckless. Crash through like a storm. Filled with fury, I'm relentless. Like a soldier at war. Doesn't matter if the world is shaking. I don't flinch, not a sound. And when everyone around is breaking, I'm a stone in the ground. When I close my eyes and count to 10, all I feel is the adrenaline. And when the pain begins to set, all I hear is, long live the champion. Long live the champion. Long live the champion. Long live the champion. When I close my eyes and count to 10, all I feel is the adrenaline. And when
Coming up next, picking up the competition, we have Chris Bialik in Gravedigger.
Let's see if these final three are the biggest of the night as Chris dukes out from the fun box.
The nurses all gather round. They
That's a nice way to announce your presence off of this freestyle.
The head nurse spoke up, said leave this one alone. She could tell right away that I was bad to the
Already off to a swift start.
bad to the bone. Bad to the bone.
He's amongst the overall points race. Flipping it around. Saves it. That was really nice.
Bad to the bone.
Almost like a cork there.
Broke 1,000 hearts.
Wheeling it down that ramp.
I'll break 1,000 more, baby. Before I am through.
Trying to get a slap Billy there.
Yours, pretty baby. Yours and yours alone. I'm here to tell you, honey, that I'm bad to the bone. Bad to the bone.
Oh man.
Bad.
Losing a little bit of control, man. Just keep it up.
Bad. Bad to the bone.
Try to play again. More nice there. On the side two tires, saves it. Nicely done. Oh my. Very violent roll there, but he's still keeping it going. Speeding towards that Monster Energy backflip ramp. Very high backflip. Almost walks the plank a bit. Not quite.
I'll make a rich woman beg.
Keeping that run going. Very strong.
Woman blush.
He's gonna do a full momentum backflip off the back of the jammer into a stoppie. Into a moonwalk. I've never seen anything
I'm here to tell you,
before.
honey,
Holy.
bad to the bone. Bad.
I think that's gonna
Bad.
do. Oh my god, he does a triple. Oh my god. That was probably one of the wildest finishes we've had.
Definitely a crazy run from Chris Bialik and Gravedigger. Not sure on the scores though, as he forgot to turn his lights on, and already in the chat I'm looking, and there are quite amount of angry calls over the lights and are the RAI, so this is going to be an interesting score for Gravedigger.
I see no solution or exit out. I'm grinding it out, no one can see. The impression's growing exponentially. I'm trying to keep up to speed with you. Your lane changing is accelerating me. I'm hitting the ground and I'm sprinting. I'm falling behind, no one tuning out.
Scores coming in for a Gravedigger, it's going to be an 8.864. Not good enough for first, but really good score for Chris Bialik in Gravedigger.
I'm feeling the pressure, I can't break it. No one can hear me screaming shout. Get out of my face, out of my mind. I see your corruption, I'm not blind. I'll carry the burden and take the strain. And when I am done, I'll make it pay.
He was your San Diego Freestyle winner from last week, and he just won two-wheel skills. It's Israel Martinez in Nitro Menace.
If he can follow up an absolutely insane skills performance like he just did earlier tonight and do a double down, then that's going to look really good for him. And I believe he is definitely capable of doing so. Not only would that be a double down, that would be a back-to-back freestyle win. So the stakes are high. And so is the air. Are we going for a nice wheelie there? Following up by some nice air. Definitely wants to make the most of this run. Not sure how far behind he is in the Stadium for Blue standings, but I'm assuming it's not too far. So he's trying to get himself back in the point series race that's currently going on. He had a little bit of a bicycle, tried to turn that into a moonwalk there. Does a wheelie at top of the car ramp. That was really nicely done. Lining up for that transfer ramp. Sticks it. A little bit of a wheelie falling off that. That was really nice. And I think he's really starting to step it up. Transferring on top of the fun box. Oh, nice save. That's how you do it. Going over the cars. It looks like he's going to loop around and go for the Monster Energy backflip ramp. A little bit sideways. Turns him the way. I think that's the best way, so you don't have to back up or anything. Just go straight to the next ramp. Turn around. Slap. Reverse. Nice save. Let's say slap into like a flat spin. Speaking of flat spins, oh my god. That's gonna do it. I don't know how much time he left, but that could affect his score there.
Definitely a hard hit on the noggin for Israel Martinez in Nitro Menace, but a good run going. He won Freestyle last weekend, like I said before, and he's currently 4th in points, trying to take over El Toro Loco currently. So this should be an interesting score to see where this is going to place Israel Martinez on our points. Scores coming in for Izzy. It's going to be a straight 8. Not enough for first. Still good for him in points, as that's going to put him pretty high up in his standings. And then there is one. Coming up next and our last in freestyle, it's John Zimmer Jr., Megalodon.
Now this guy is potentially the current leader's biggest enemy. John Zimmer Jr. has been dominating all night. He's beaten Brandon Adams in the finals and a really solid 2-wheel performance. He's the other person that can double down here. Already getting a nice slap wheelie. This could create a rivalry if he takes the lead from Brandon on the last run and take that overall win. So this is going to be definitely a run to watch. He's going to have to make every bit count with the momentum combos and air And some wow factors like this. Does a reverse side will save on the back, but that's what you need. Does a nice slap wheelie. More nice hair. He's definitely keeping that momentum high. Crazy fast cyclone. He needs something big though. And the clock is definitely ticking down. Oh my gosh. Sidewalls rolls it back. Can he save it? No, he can't. That will probably do it.
Definitely had quite a crazy run going to try to give Brandon Adam a run for his money. But go ahead and go to Judges Zone to give our last driver here, John Zimmer Jr., his score. Scores are now in, and the scores for John Zimmer Jr. and Megalodon is going to be an 8.313. Not enough, thus meaning that's your win.
Looking at some rainy forecasts for tomorrow, so these drivers are going to have to prepare.
I flick the switch on the generator so I can turn you on. You better get to know your operator before you pack that tune. You own the lock and the key.
As we currently add up our points for overall, he got an 18, a 17, a 15, and a 50. If I'm pulling up all these correct, it looks like it's going to be John Zimmer in Megalodon. Apologies to Tyler and Austin, as I cannot apparently seem to do math or just read numbers at all, but a good overall for John Zimmer Jr., as this is going to be his first overall win, and this is his rookie season, so that he is definitely putting up a number for being the Rookie of the Year for this season of RORMJL. Great show, and can't wait to see everybody back here again for our slightly under weather forecast for our Day 2 in Anaheim.
Cans in the blue boxes, Earl Dibbles on the boom box, and A-frame on a Chevy rocking side to side. My grip on a dirt road, couple buddies saying let's go. Gonna burn that barn right down to the ground tonight. Raise them up to the sky if you're trying to throw down. Get a little country fade and take it way on out. Park your truck in the line if you're looking for a buzz, and the girls in love and the boys in the blue collars, holler. Doubled up, rocking 2 flags, GEO glory strapped to the top of the head rack, rolling in the night. 10 can full of kerosene, poured out on a pile of trees. Step back, struck a match, and watch that Friday night. Raise them up to the sky if you're trying to country face.